Alright, welcome back guys. I'm super excited to finally, a bit of an early start today, but I don't know how long the rest of this chapter will play out for, but I'm super excited to see what's in store for us for the rest of this chapter, so let's just jump back into it. I've been so anxious to finish this out. It's been about a couple days since I last played, so super excited to play today. And I don't have my mic off to start this time. Nine o'clock. Okay. I am pleased to have the opportunity to address you on this joyous day, the first day of the Solstice Festival. Yesterday, a crisis involving foreign agents that had infiltrated the city was averted. Many forces are to thank for this success, including the Railway Military Police, the Capital Military Police, the Imperial Regular Army, and others, but I would also like to acknowledge the contributions made by the Courageous, which intercepted a suspicious vessel in the Bracer Guild. And there are also people who, in a sense, contributed even more fully. The instructor-led teams from the Thor's Military Academy main and branch schools. I am Olaf Craig, commander of the Imperial 4th Army's 4th Division, Armored Division. In total, 94 foreign agents were apprehended yesterday. We have determined that the threat is no longer upon us. I am Aurelia Le Guin, commander of the Thor's branch school team, here to report. Neither the students of the main nor branch schools sustained any serious injuries. They proved their skill in battle. Allow me to formally thank you and praise you all in place of Emperor Eugent. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I am pleased that you have all risen to the challenge Drakel has left for you. And now we will present a formal commendation on behalf of the Imperial Government. Both representatives, please come forth. Clap, clap, clap.
皇太子殿下とシュバルツァー教官もできれば握手していただけませんか。
Can we have the prince and instructor Rin shake hands as well?
聞けば今回殿下はトールズ本校の陣頭指揮を取られたとのこと。
His Majesty took command of the forces from the main
一
campus.
方シュバルツァー教官は勇士を率いて危機に対処して
And
たから
Instructor Schwarzer volunteered to handle the crisis as well.
殿下と若き英雄のツーショットは市民もさぞ喜びましょう。
とのことですがいかがで
As
しょ
they
う。
say, what do you
教官。
think, Instructor Rin?
承知しました。身に余る光栄ではありますが。
Understood, though I'm not worthy of this honor. Even if there are differences, you are all one Thors. I believe it is thanks to the goddess that you were called on to become principal of the branch school. Thank you, that is an honor. Thank you for all your hard work, Major Irving. You were placed in a difficult position, but the exercises have certainly paid off. It is my pleasure. And Randy, I can't thank you enough for all you do. They're paying me, don't worry about it. I'm certain you've been told already, but the Imperial family will be hosting a party tonight at the Valflame Palace, and you are all invited. Until then, special training is on hold. You are to act freely today. Stretch your wings together and enjoy the Solstice Festival. Please act in moderation. And if you receive any urgent summons, be sure to come back at once. I regret not being able to publicly thank you for what you've actually accomplished. In addition to the agents, you protected the city from impending disaster. I can't thank you enough. Class 7 has become my greatest pride and achievement. We are honored. It's kind of embarrassing. Well, we're catching up. By the way, what is going to happen to the Republic agents? Well, some of them are very weak, so they are being monitored closely. The guild is involved though, so you don't have to worry about any inhumane treatment. After political negotiations, it is likely that we will require compulsory reparations. Well, despite all of this, the worst possible outcome was avoided, though we must continue to be cautious. But I think it's fine to relax at least for today. Please enjoy the peace you've brought us by protecting our city. Such kind words are not necessary. I'm looking forward to it. I know what they're feeling. We are well into our investigation of what happened to Angelica and George, and I promise to learn the truth behind the disappearance of the Azure Knight. Please wait a bit longer. Great. We're counting on you. Well then, we'll be heading back out now. It's true. I don't like places with a ton of people anyway. Tita Agate, you have a nice date planned for today, don't you? Oliver! Oh, how nice. Oh, such passion. Whistle. Whistle. Shut up. Don't make me bring up the ones you have feelings for, you ass. Oh, you mean the woman brother met in Liberal? Huh, wait. Oh, you mean the... Okay, yeah. Estelle. That's company secret. Oh, I know. I know who she's talking about. It's not Estelle. Gotcha. Where am I? So, how is this charity bazaar release? It's all set up. Please stop by, my brother. So you'll be attending the party tonight as a member of old class 7? No, I'll be going as the leader of the students. I believe the students from new class 7 and from the main school will be attending together. I see. I'll be waiting for you then. Huh? Oh, Elise, sorry to bug you guys. No, not at all. What's up, Elliot? Well, actually, my dad said he wanted to have a word with you. The General Craig? Understood. Where is he now? He's having lunch in the VIP room now. Can you go? Up there? Sure, that's fine. Are you going to head to the festival now then, Elliot? Yeah, we have a party tonight, so I wanted to enjoy myself a bit. I especially want to see the flea market that the girls' school is putting on. Please do stop by. See you later, brother. Have fun, you two. You too, Rin. Call me if you feel like it. General Olaf Craig, commander of the 4th Armored Division and Elliot's father. You must want to talk about the Azure Knight, or maybe... It's not far. Let's head up there. You?
Yo, Rin.
Hi, Rin. Good work. Alan, you're here too. Yes, thanks to the General, I got to see the awards ceremony too. Class 7 is doing their best as usual. Are you looking forward to relaxing at the festival a bit? I'm planning to. How about you, Alan? Hitting up the festival? Yep, I promised to meet Bridget after my shift. We're planning to go around Garnier District and Metro Park together. Sounds like a perfect course for a date. I'm glad you two are doing well. Thanks to you guys, Reen. We didn't end up declaring martial law. Yeah. So, is the general in this room? Yeah, you can notify me anytime. Are you ready to meet him now? Am I ready to meet him now? Yep.
Kaka, Schwarzer が到着しました。
He's ready to see you.
そのまま入ってもらうがいい。それと順位、人笑いを頼む。
Send him in and ensure we aren't disturbed.
は、了解であります。
おお、よく来てくれたな。
Thank you for coming.
シュバルサー、今回は本当にお手柄だった
Schwarzer, you really did good work. General Craig, nice to see you again. I was not aware you would be here as well, Instructor Neidhart.
いや、自分は一言挨拶するために残っただけでな。
I just stayed behind to greet you.
本日の祝賀会、1組生徒たちの引率はよろしく頼む。
I'll be leaving the Class 1 students to you at tonight's party.
本校生徒たちの態度についても改めて
Let me apologize for our students' attitudes again. Not at all. A spirit of competition of that level is natural, and I think it contributed to us being able to solve this case.
そうだな。私はトールズの出身ではないが、さすがはオリバルト殿下やクレア少佐などの出身校だけはある。
I'm not a Thor's alum, but that's what I'd expect of the school Oliver and Claire went to.
オーレリア将軍にウォレス准将、
Not to mention General Aurelia and Chancellor Osborne.
自分の同期であるミラーもトールズの出身でし
And
た
the comrade Mueller went there too.
自分もトールズに通っていたら
If I did not go to Thor's myself, I may have met him some other way.
だがそれも一期一会だろ
Yes, it's a once in a lifetime thing,
エリオットがトールズに入り
including Elliot joining Thor's and ending up in your class. Yes, that's very true.
それでは自分は失礼します
Well then, please excuse me. I have someone to meet after all.
まあなんだ
Well, about
よ
that,
ろしくお願いする
I'm really counting on you.
あれもいい年だから父親があれこれ言うのもなんだが
She's already that age, well, I might be sounding too much like a father.
いえきちんとした節度で
His
エスコー
daughter.
トさせていただきますので
Please do not worry, I will only do as much as to properly escort her.
シュバルツァーまた会おう
See you another time, Schwarzer. Wait, is he with Elliot's sister? Well, how to put it, they're beginning along lately. I heard that they're planning on spending the festival together. Well, that's really great. I've been helped so much by both Neidhart and Fiona. Well, nothing is decided yet, although I do want Fiona to get married soon. Neidhart is my subordinate, so I do know he's a good man, but I guess I'm still sorting out my feelings. Is that how I see him when it comes to Elise? Well, let's get to the main point. Have a seat. Excuse me. There are two reasons I called you. First of all, regarding the Azranite that we had been keeping at Gorelia Fortress. It indeed was noted as missing this morning, as I thought. If that unit has the transportation function, our search range must extend to anywhere. But we figured we might learn something if we looked at the surveillance cameras in the hangar. We're waiting for that now. Understood. Thanks for keeping me in the loop. And one more thing, this is the main issue. I have a message for you from Principal Van Dyke with me. Is that so? He is, after all, a former military general, and he was restored to the regular army after being principal at Thor's. He was invited to tonight's party, but he can't attend because he is too busy. In exchange, he asked me to convey this message to you. I see. The meaning of the Supreme Commander of the Imperial Army being too busy to come to the party. I know what you're thinking, but leave it at that for now. The General did go out of his way to offer his praise of Class 7. And he proposed that I discuss something with you. Regarding a person who was once the General's subordinate and who is now my direct superior. Former General Gileath Osborne. As expected, General Van Dyke would know about it. He's been around ever since Osborne was in the military, so naturally he knows. I was always his subordinate, always chasing after his back. That is why I find myself with strange feelings after hearing from General Van Dyke. I remember the story of a black-haired boy with whom my Elliot became classmates. Did you know this when I was 5 years old and I met you in Ymir? Yes, that hair color matches the Chancellor perfectly, and your face looks like his wife. Boys do take their looks from their mothers, they say. Eventually, I heard the truth from his mouth directly. Based on your relationship with him now, the General has decided he has to intervene. If we miss this opportunity, we may not get another one. I'm listening. Please tell me what he said.
では話すとしよ
Well then, listen up.
う私とバンダイク元帥が知るギリアス・オズボーン准将のこと
Regarding Gileath Osborne, the man the General and I know well.
あのハーメルの事件前後で何があり何が不明のままであるかを
Much still is unclear about the Hamel incident, the causes, and what happened after. At that time, the army consisted of many commoners. General Osborne was said to be a leader figure of sorts. Master of over 100 sword techniques, he had superior practical and judgmental abilities. Everyone expected much of his future in the army. Even a man like him did not marry until late. When he was 35 years old, he had a fateful encounter with a certain lady. She was at least 10 years younger than him, which he seemed embarrassed about. General Van Dyke was a matchmaker of sorts, and they settled down into a nice home. Not long after, they had a son and named him Marine. Soon then, he was promoted to Brigadier General, continued his public service and his happy life until that one day 14 years ago. Around that time, the noble generals, wanting to make a name for themselves, started becoming advocates of war. Brigadier General Osborne saw what they were after, and he began formally protesting. He thought that the generals had come to accept what he was saying. A few days later, the tragedy struck. His home, which was in the suburbs of the capital, was attacked by a group of Jaegers. They set fire to the house late at night. He came rushing back home from a trip. But the next morning, all he found was the burned down house. The Jaegers had fled, and he found a corpse. After searching everywhere, he was bleeding. But he can still not find his 5-year-old son. Just after that, Hamel was attacked, and thus began the 100 Days' War. 3 months into the war, with great force, the Empire had occupied nearly all of the Burl. But thanks to the Queen's counterattack, eventually the noble forces were repelled, and the result was a stalemate. In order to break through the deadlock, General Van Dyke was thrust into the mix, and after disappearing for a long time, Osborne abruptly returned to the scene. Under General Van Dyke's authority, Brigadier General Osborne was entrusted with the full authority of the Hamel incident, and 10 days later, a ceasefire was agreed to with Liberal, bringing the 100 Days' War to an end. 6 months later, this very same Brigadier General was elected as the very first commoner to be Prime Minister. This is as much as the general told me. For 3 months, the truth is that we don't know what he was doing. We don't know what motivates his actions. We don't know where he intends to lead the empire. And perhaps the only one who can find out is his own son, you. The only person I call my father is Theo Schwarzer. As I only have a few small and fragmented memories of that man. Of course. Back when he was in the military, I would occasionally hear from Theo. He was like a younger brother to Osborne, although he was a noble. We were likely entrusted to him out of their friendship. Yes, I got the same feeling from my father's letters. But it is true that his blood flows through my veins. I don't know what happened after that disaster, but I do know that he protected me. Green, please. grow up healthy.
女神よ願わくばこの子だけは
Goddess, I beg you, if nothing else, spare this child.
ですが俺はあの人のやり方を認められません。
But I cannot accept his actions.
多くのものを徹底的に踏みにじる流儀。憎しみを一身に集めても
His way of trampling people who are in the way, his attitude that makes him appear like a hateful monster,
そして共和国侵攻に狙いを定めた軍拡も
and his military ambitions toward invading the Republic.
だからせめて問いただしてみようと思います。
So I think I will confront him at least.
息子としてではなく14年前
Not as his
あの
son,
人に助けられた一人の
as a
人間とし
person
て
who was saved by him 14 years ago,
あの時かけられたのは真実彼自身の
because I
言葉だと
believe the
信じら
words
れ
he
るから
spoke to me then.
機会があるとしたら今夜王城で開かれる祝賀会でしょう。
There may be an opportunity tonight at the party.
隠された真実怪しげな勢力との関係今後帝国を
The
どうす
hidden
るつもり
truth,
なのか
his suspicious allegiance with dubious powers, and where he intends to lead the empire.
なんとか二人きりで話してその口から確かめようと思います。
If we can somehow talk alone, I'd like to hear that from him myself.
そうかかつて幼いお主と会った時いずれ家族ぐるみで付き合えると信じていたものだ
I always believed after meeting you that we might one day live as a family.
それは叶わなくなったがエリオットとお主は出会った
That did not come to be, but you did end up in Elliot's
やは
class.
り女神の導きはあるのだろう
We can thank the goddess for that.
どうか元帥や私の代わりに頼む
The general and I are counting on you.
オズボーン閣下の真意を正しお主の
Please
お主の仲間たちの思い
learn
も
the true intent of Chancellor
しかと
Osborne
伝えてくるといい
and also tell him yours and your friends' feelings.
ええ任されました。
Yeah, man, I was so anxious to finally play today. It hurt that I had to wait like a couple of days to like play. Anyways. After parting ways with the general, many people started arriving at the racecourse for an event. Oh boy, time to enjoy the Solstice Festival. It's lively like it should be, so where should I wander around? This is Schwarzer. Reen, are you done with the meeting? Yeah, just now. Good to hear. I heard everyone is going, so I figured I'd let you know. I'm overlaying their locations on your Arcus map. You didn't have to go to the trouble. I hope you get a chance to enjoy the festival too. Well, I'm pretty worried about Angie. Anyway, I thought it would be good to summarize everyone's actions and check in again. After that, I'll get out and enjoy it, so don't worry, okay? Got it. Please be sure to relax a little. You too, Reen. It's a rare opportunity, so make sure you enjoy it, okay? There are plenty of events. Let's have a great time. Got it. Oh yeah, I'll contact you by Arcus later today about tonight's event. Class 7 and Class 1 will be attending together after all. Well then, see you later, Reen. Enjoy the Summer Solstice Festival. She really looks out for me too much. Well, I'll meet up with Toa later. Let's wander around the festival and see what the events there are. And then we have the party at the palace and the general's request as well. Let's have fun during the day and prepare for the night. That reminds me, maybe I should stop by Imperial Museum too. I wouldn't mind checking in with him after everything that happened. Alright, let's head around the city. Alright, I got some of these special tickets from Toa as well. They can be used at the festival and I can invite friends too. Got 5 Solstice Festival tickets. There are various events in each block of the city during the festival. You can invite a friend to have fun together. All of new Class 7 and some members of former Class 7 can be invited to events you're interested in. You can increase bonding strength, but you can also get special events based on your bond level. Be sure to invite your favorite characters. After using all 5 tickets, the main story will progress. Okay. Let's start here. Let's get these side quests out of the way first. To think I would find it after all this time. Should I call Lady Claire? Perhaps Master Michael. Oh, I heard Claire and Michael's names. Excuse me, I'm actually from Thor's Branch School. Oh? I see, so you know Lady Claire and Master Michael as well. And you seem to know the history of our company as well? I do. I'm sorry to butt in, but it sounds like you need some help. Well, actually, it seems I can confide in you. My name is Morgan. I currently serve as manager of Revelton Company. As you know, I was a former employee here, including the previous president and vice president. I knew many of them well. For a long time, I've been holding on to something important for both of them. It is this trick music box. A trick music box? I see something that looks like a dial lock. Yes, there's an 8-digit key, and when you enter it, the sound plays and you can access the contents. You see, that is an interesting trick. And this was for the 4 children of the Revelt family. I was asked to hand it to them when they grew up. However, after the incident 11 years ago, that never happened. Well, after all that time, I finally found it. I see. But out of feelings of guilt, it seems Lady Claire is avoiding this place. We recently contacted both her and Master Michael, but to no avail. I would like to keep my promise, but... I see. I think I understand the situation. Okay. I'll take care of it, buddy. Okay, so I have to speak with Major Michael first. And he's probably on the training ground. So far away. Then I plan to return to the RP. I'll leave the rest to you. You can count on us. Do you need me? Well, actually, Reen explained about the music box. What? Well, I did hear something like that existed, but for it to show up now of all times. Major Michael? Well, I understand. I need to see it with my own eyes. Don't call me master, but long time no see, Morgan. I've been busy at the RMP. Sorry for not getting in touch. Not at all. Thank you for your consideration. So this is the music box then. I do remember hearing about this from my father and uncle. I believe that 2 of them prepared it. So you did know about this music box then? Yeah, I remember hearing my father mention it. There should be an 8-digit code to open it. Well, yes. So you think you can open it? Well, I actually only know part of the code. The code consists of the favorite month of each child throughout the year. That's so unique. Well, in my case, it is October, so my portion is 10 because I like fall. My young sister, Isara, is actually in the capital and we can ask her. But she loves summer, so I'm guessing she picked August. I have no idea about Claire, and I'm not sure about the youngest of the 4. Emile, but Claire might. Well then, we just need to ask Claire. But as far as she is concerned, the Revelt company no longer exists. Well, she's convincing herself. In that sense, it might be tough to discuss this with her. I see. I thought we'd finally learn the whole code too. Well, if I ask her or you... Well, if I ask her or you, Morgan, it won't help anything. Maybe you can rely on you, Schwarzer. Alright. Now we gotta look for Claire. There you are. Major Claire, were you just in a security meeting? Yeah, the threat is passed, but we need to make sure everything is safe. Are you enjoying the festival, Irene? Yes, but I feel bad that you're so busy, Claire. Don't worry about me. Sorry if this is an awkward subject, but would you mind telling me what your favorite month is? My favorite month? Why in the world? It's just simple curiosity. For me, it's December when snow is in full force at home. Is that right? Well, I like February. Is there a particular reason? Somehow I like feeling the warmth when it is the coldest outside. That's why I like the coldest month, February. Well, that might be a childish answer. Not at all. So it's good that she answered and all. Should I leave it like this or ask further? About your brother. Any idea what month he liked? Emil? Oh, I get it. Well, sure. I can guess at least. Of course, that's more than enough. This is way too suspicious that I really pull this off. He loves springtime, especially when the rainy season starts. He was a really gentle child, and he loves when the flowers bloom. I see. This is quite the unusual conversation. You're right. Sorry to bug you. I hope you get a chance to take a break soon, Claire. Yes, I will. Alright, back to the store. Oops. Did you manage to ask her? Yes, I got some answers too. I should know the months. Let's give it a try then. Alright, go ahead and enter the 8 digits. Schwarzer? Did you just flat out tell her? No way. Sorry, Irene. I realized in the middle of our conversation. So that's how it was. Welcome, Lady Claire. Thank you for coming. Morgan, it's been too long. Forgive me for not coming here sooner. Not at all, don't mention it. You keep blaming yourself, whatever. It seems you came here out of interest for this. Yes. I felt bad that Irina was going around because of us. In any case, the key is the favorite months. All we can do now is hope we know them. Unfortunately, we don't have any other hints. Schwarzer, go ahead and put it in. You want me to? I'd like to ask you to as well. Well, if you both insist. The favorite months from the 4 kids are 05, 08, 10, and 2. But what order do I put them in? Maybe they're sorted by age? Just by age. Number 3. It opened! With that order, I figured it was simply ordered by age, because he wanted you all to be friends forever no matter which of the families you're in. Well, that's a thought they had. I agree. I don't know if they thought about it that much, but now that you mention it, I think it's exactly as you say, Reed. Well, let's open it up then. Please do. I think Lady Claire and Master Michael should. Please stop with the master thing. Well then, Claire opened the box and the tune started. This is photos. You and your siblings, huh? Yes, Master Michael and his sister. And Claire and her brother Emile. It feels just like yesterday. They look like they're the same age as me.
モーガンさん、しばらくさ。ありがとう。なんとお礼を言ったらいいか。
Thank you. How can I ever thank you enough? No, I should be thanking you. After the event 10 years ago, I was entrusted with this company. I felt disappointed and out of place, but it was worth it. To have the opportunity and duty to hand these photos over to you two. This is the hope of our former president and vice president. There are 4 pictures.
ああ、2枚は預からせてもらおう。妹には後日渡
Yes,
してお
I'll
く。
take 2 of them and leave 1 with my sister later.
クレア、君は。
はい。いずれあの子が眠る場所に報告に行くつもりで
Yes,
す。
I'll take 1 to where he rests.
いつになるかわかりませんが。
I don't know when I'll get there, but
ありがとうございます。モーガンさん、ミハイル兄さんも、それにリーンさん。
私は別に何も。
I didn't particularly do anything. I'm so happy. After that, Reen left Revelt's store, and he went with Claire to accompany her for a tea break. Cool, cool. Eee. So next up, gotta go to the Vander Hall, which is like right here, I think. Yep. Fritz and Ada. So you two. Instructor Schwarzer, good to see you. You're Fritz and Ada from Class 1, right? I didn't expect to see you here. Nice to see you guys at the award ceremony. You really did work hard. No. Honestly, Instructor Neidhart and Cedric did most of the work. Fritz and I came here to reflect a bit. I see. Well, the case has been solved, but still, this is the famous Vander School. I hope to understand better our own... I hope to better understand our own shortcomings by studying their style. It's quite a different style from the martial art taught at the academy. It would be great to fight Kurt Vander again. Instructor, do you know where the rest of Class 7 is? It would be nice to have a friendly match if you have time. Well... Fritz, let him enjoy the festival with you. Although, it would be great to train a little. I hate to bother Kurt and the others in the middle of the festival, but actually they might really like to take this opportunity. And though they're not my students, I'd like to help them out. Oh, okay. Sure. Well, Kurt and the others are spread around the festival. How about I accept your challenge instead? Huh? Well, that would be even better. Yes, it'll be good practice for me too. I need to study traditional and military martial arts as a professor, although I studied under your instructor Neidhart before, so I do know the style somewhat. Well, if you feel like it. Of course we do! I wouldn't pass up the chance to train against Ashen Chevalier. Well, I guess it's another lesson for you guys. Let me ask if we can borrow a corner of the dojo to fight. So they explained the circumstances to the managers and got a spot, and Reen instructed Fritz and Ada in his combat form. We can't even graze him. Well, you have a good foundation, but you're too caught in a fixed pattern. You need to learn to work with your Arcus links, not let them be a hindrance. I'm sure Instructor Neidhart taught you that. Well, we haven't practiced much. Prince Cedric is like a genius, so he gets priority in the training. I see. I've heard that he is a prodigy, but even in Class 7, every member has their own strengths, and they become much more than the sum of their parts by effective cooperation. You might be able to take any one of them one-on-one. But as a team, I hate to break it to you, but they have you beat. You might be around the same level as them, but when they first enrolled? Ouch. I might have said too much, no, but it needs to be said. Both of them have great individual skill, they just need a trigger. Fritz, Ada, looks like you're working hard. Instructor Neidhart, why are you here? I thought you were with Fiona. Well, I noticed these two seemed off this morning. I asked Fiona to wait a bit while I checked in on them. We just delayed our date a little bit. Knowing Elliot's sister, I'm not surprised she was understanding. You are all excellent members of Class 1, but you might say you're also lost in the Prince's shadow. I think you may be right. Being preoccupied with someone is only a hindrance. You need to find your own path. I've already shown you enough of the basics. You need to find your way to break through to the next level. To open your eyes, I'd like to finish you. Finish us to open our eyes? You don't even have to ask. Please help us. Right, let us begin. Let's return to the training ground and prepare the soldats. Huh? Soldats? To break down your preconceptions, we need some rough treatment. Fighting in person and in soldats is different, but the essence is the same. Isn't that right, Schwarzer? Exactly. You must be willing to adapt your notion of common sense. Let me help with the training as well, if you don't mind. Understood. Please lend us your knowledge. Thank you for your help. I'm hoping you can help with one more thing. Of course. A test, right? In the soldats? After that, Reen and Neidhart went to the main school's training ground to help with the training. They then contacted several others and met near the capital's southern gate. Hey, thanks Jeffrey for the 2-month resub, man. Appreciate it, dude. It's already been 2 months. Damn, that was quick. It only felt like it's been a month. Maybe not even a month. So what is this now? Are we going to be fighting Class 1? Yes, they've been doing a lot of thinking. They seem determined to catch up to you guys. What? They're the ones who are so strong in grades and skill though. Well, we won't deny that, but you are stronger in terms of teamwork. We are always following Prince Cedric so we don't get a chance on our own. Please lend us your strength so we can grow as individuals. Well, that's admirable of you. I acknowledge your resolve, so that you can grow as individuals. Alright? I'm in. I'm really reevaluating you guys. If you're good with us, we'll join in. This is good training for us anyway. Interesting, we can get revenge here. By the way, one of their units broke in their training, they pushed so hard. Don't assume this is the same as last time or you'll never win. Really? They broke one of their own units? It seems like even you are helping them, Instructor Reen. Really? Why are you helping the enemy, you traitor? It was hard training, but it opened our eyes. You guys are now... You guys have their own style. I hope you both give it your all. Understood. I have several things I want to say, but I'll play along for now. Well, thank you for your cooperation. The soldat fight will be 2 versus 2. You can do your best. Both sides cooperate as much as you can with each other. Right. pick 2 members to fight. The other 2 will be support. So let's see. Okay, we got Yuna, Kurt, Yuze, Ash. I'll go with these 2. We will now begin the Class 1 versus Class 7 fight. Go with the Lionheart Emperor and find victory. Oh. Sure. Oh. Okay. What's your weak point? That's not it. That's probably your weak point. That's probably it. Oh, hi, Duvally. Nice to hear your voice. Already? No.
Easy.
Oh, that'll be fine.
Easy.
Oh shit, I did the wrong one. Whoops. Accident. Okay. Not a problem.
私の番ですね。それ。
Not a problem. That was not difficult whatsoever. That's enough. The winners are class 7. Awesome. Nice job with this. They're much stronger than the last time though. Just another step. In all that fights, it's really important to time the combat link and judge the situation. Let's use this as our foothold and continue training. We can't be careless either. Yeah, definitely can't. Thanks, Schwarzer. I feel like we've made progress here too. I think this was a great experience for Class 7 as well. I think this should be a good foundation for Fritz and Ada to build on. I even learned more on the right ways to train students. We both have more to learn. By the way, you'll be escorting to the party tonight, right? Thanks for doing that. Leave it to me. After that, they bid farewell to Class 1 until tonight, and they went back to their to return to Soldats before returning to the festival. Thank you, Instructor Reen. You really did help us. Glad we could be of assistance. You should be more honest with yourself, Ada. That impolite tone. That's just how Yuna is. We can talk a lot at tonight's party. Next time, let's meet again, not in Soldats, but with swords. I'd like to take you on with that prince too. That's truly a scary thought. Well, we can ask him. Alright. Okay. So I think we can just head back to... Alright, hang on. Is there any other thing I can kind of like pick up on? Okay. Let's just do stuff though. So let's start doing festival stuff. Being here.